lessons from the master teacher. God, who at various times and in various ways spoke in time past to the fathers of the prophets, has in these last days spoken to us by his Son, whom he has appointed heir of all things, through whom also he made the worlds. Hebrews 1, verses 1 and 2. I once had a music teacher who tried to explain how challenging teaching could be. "You need to know how to get your point across," she said. "And if someone doesn't understand what you're saying, you'll have to think of 10 more ways to explain the same thing. And if that doesn't work, you'll have to come up with a dozen more." Fortunately, God is an excellent teacher and communicator. Not only has he revealed himself through the things he has made, he also communicates directly with his people through the words of the prophets. Peter tells us, "For prophecy never came by the will of man, but holy men of God spoke as they were moved by the Holy Spirit." i.e., the Bible. Furthermore, the words of the prophets were directed during more than one generation. They were written down so that successive generations could learn from them. Now, all these things happened to them as examples, Paul writes, and they were written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the ages have come. God's teaching style, however, is not limited to nature and written revelation. When the moment was right, God took the Son and sent him to become one of us. God quite literally stepped into our midst. "He who has seen me," Jesus told Philip, "has seen the Father. Believe me that I am in the Father, and the Father in me." The one who made us is the one who became one of us. What a God. The Son of God, who made the worlds, became the ultimate lesson in God's character. Jesus, the Son of Man, was God in human form. Now that Jesus has physically returned to heaven, he has left behind yet another teacher. But the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things, and bring to your remembrance all things that I said to you. When there is a breakdown in communication between God and humanity, the blame can never be laid at God's feet. He has absolutely spoken many times. The only real question is, how often do we choose to respond?